Welcome to Geneva.
We may be in Rogerstown now, but winning for us is personal.
We've come close. So close.
Roger Federer claims the Laver Cup for Team Europe.
He's done it! And once again, Team Europe win the Laver Cup.
It really hurts.
This is what it means
to play for Team World.
Smash and grab for Team World.
Energy and heart.
I've seen what Laver Cup is all about, and I can't wait.
This is what it means to play for Team Europe.
Can you believe it? Extraordinary scenes.
Winning.
An utterly dominant performance.
I never thought I would be playing in a team alongside Rafa and Roger.
Move forward, but stop moving back and back and back.
I won't mind if Roger whispers in my ear.
Playing in this team is a privilege and an honor.
So too is playing in front of the greatest of all time.
And what about Roger playing doubles with Rafa?
How about that?
You cannot be serious.
Come on, that's my line.
This is Europe.
This
is Team
Europe.
This is Team Europe.
Versus the world.
Versus the world.
This is Team World.
Rivals last week.
Teammates this week.
Fire and ice.
Honoring the past.
Celebrating the future.
It's my home. But not your fortress. This is all in.
This is
the Laver Cup.
Hey, Roger, we're coming for you.
Geneva, it's time. Time for the Laver Cup. The countdown to Geneva 2019 is over. The Laver Cup has landed.
To be in Geneva in Europe's home court, I'm excited to get out there. I honestly do believe that we can win, so hopefully, this is third time lucky.
First, there was a legacy. Then, there was an idea.
Wow. And it's just a massive place. So I think the atmosphere is going to be sick.
Now, there is a groundbreaking tennis event. This is the story of Laver Cup. And the tournament dreamed up by the best player on the planet as a tribute to his boyhood idol is now a reality. The most successful tennis player of the Open era has filled the 17,000-seat purpose-built arena. Is Laver Cup his legacy? One thing Federer's team can rely on is fervent home support from the Swiss crowd. Team Europe boasts 5 of the world's top 10 and are hot favourites to win 3 in a row. Swedish duo Bjorn Borg and Thomas Enquist lead the team. Joining Federer and Nadal, 2-time French Open finalist Dominic Thiem, Laver Cup veteran Alexander Zverev, and debutants Stefanos Tsitsipas and Fabio Fognini. The brothers McEnroe lead Team World in its pursuit of Laver Cup glory. All-American duo John Isner and Jack Sock have been the backbone of the team since the event's inception in Prague. Making a first appearance, American Taylor Fritz, and joining the Americans will be an international strike force. Team World head to the gala with their hopes high.
I like galas. I think it's a nice celebration of the event you're at, of a person, of a sport. I think it's really important that we recognize the moment sometimes.
Everyone looks great. Nick's pumped up, and we bring energy. That's hopefully the difference it'll make this year. We did it the last couple of years. We were close, but no cigar. Hopefully we'll be smoking one in a few days.
I think I lose because I'm wearing Nike socks. You can see the white.
Yeah, it's kind of a fashion faux pas.
Rafa is average tonight.
It's fine. I'm happy with average. No problem.
I mean, Johnny Mac's always got that swag. You know about it.
That's a tough call.
You either have it or you don't, and Johnny's definitely got it.
I say it might be even one of the nicest gala nights ever, really.
It only says Team Europe, right?
Yes.
There's not too much.
Guys, we cannot change this. Should be a great night.
Welcome to opening night of Laver Cup 2019.
We apologize that we're going to upset the home team.
Here we go.
Very sorry.
It's already started?
Oh my God, come on.
We're very confident in our abilities and we believe that we can win this. We would also appreciate if some of you guys chose to cheer for us. That would help. So thank you.
That's also a big part of I think, the Laver Cup now, you know, introducing each other. And you always have to find something in your head to do it. And finding a story, finding something else that the people don't know maybe is not as easy.
I will present you my rival, probably the biggest one. It's much better to have him next to me, being my teammate, and is the one and only Roger Federer.
It's just very exciting that it's Laver Cup time again, this time in Geneva in Switzerland.
The thing is that we're looking forward to tomorrow. The first point start, we're all ready, and we've been waiting for this for a long time, so the players are ready, and it's going to be a great weekend.
I think I enjoy myself all the time at the Laver Cup, not just once or twice.
We're going to the Rocket Club, which is a special club. Yeah. There we go. Look.
All right.
There you go. Look at that.
All right.
Oh, after you.
Here we
This
go.
is where we can get a drink in here, and you can have all the food, everybody. This is terrific.
Oh boy, this is amazing.
Oh, look at this.
It's great to see the new players that are coming up on the tour and that are selected for the Laver Cup.
The time when your game is most vulnerable
is when you're ahead. Never let up.
Those are your rackets, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my first racket was a wooden racket.
Yeah?
Yeah, my very, very first one.
No, I got 4 rackets.
For the year.
For the year.
Hey, no smashing rackets, Rocket, when you got 4 only.
The next point?
The next point, that's all you must think about.
I don't get a chance to see them very often, but at the Laver Cup, we're together a whole lot. And so being able to catch up with some of the young guys that are in the team now, so it'll be a fun week.
When you have an opportunity,
you strike.
You strike.
He's such an inspiration for, I think, for a lot of the guys. Having Rod Laver still alive, being around the site, people bumping into him and realizing, well, he's one of those guys that really wrote history for our sport, and he couldn't be more humble, more of a nicer guy.
It's nice of you to be a part of this, and thank you for making the Laver Cup happen.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor, Rocket.
I thank you, Roger.
Thanks for the tour, Rocket. It's great.
Yeah.
Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, you
Thank
too.
you for everything.
The Laver Cup is named after the greatest player of the 20th century, Australia's rocket, Rod Laver. The gladiators of the modern game are teaming up where Europe takes on the world. Rivals become teammates with Roger and Rafa on the same side. Each team is made up of 6 players. 3 of the 6 qualify on their ATP singles ranking and availability, with the other 3 players to be captain's picks. Matches will be worth 1 point on day 1, 2 points on day 2, and 3 points on day 3. The first team to reach 13 points will be the winner. If it's all tied up, a decider will determine the overall champion. This will be a 1-set doubles match, with a tiebreaker at 6-6, and any doubles combination can play. So, it's time to choose a side. The best on the planet, rivals last week, teammates this week, all vying for the greatest trophy in world tennis, the Laver Cup.
With Team World yet to win an opening day singles match in 6 attempts, Denis Shapovalov's recent upturn in form may make the difference. Dominic Thiem, however, holds the upper hand, having won both of their previous encounters.
From Canada, Denis Shapovalov.
There's not many weeks out of the year where you get to have a team on your side where you get to cheer other guys on.
Gonna be a great arena, so the atmosphere gonna be huge again.
day one, bring it on. Oh, thank you very much. Love it. That's what McEnroe wants to see from his charge.
That puts the opening set on ice.
You get a forehand on the second serve on that aggro. Go for it.
Oh, that's an absolute gem.
Oh, yes, please. What a ripper.
There it is. Terrific Team World take their first set of this year's Laver Cup. Unbelievable! How's that for a point? 9-all in the match tiebreaker. And in one of the stylish cities in Europe, team saves a couple of match points that may prove to be priceless. Incredible scenes, astonishing. The Austrian wins. The passion on display once again.
I guess the Laver Cup started where it ended last year with a really tight and exciting match for everybody. And of course, it's nice to have a great support, and they are with me or with the player on the court with all their heart, and it's something very special.
American Jack Sock has the Laver Cup experience behind him and the second best points total in tournament history with 10. But they've all come in doubles where he excels.
Yeah, I look forward to it every year. The format of it makes it amazing. Plus, having the guys behind you sitting there and watching your whole match, it makes you want to play your best, and I think it happens.
Fognini might be a Laver Cup debutant, but the form that saw him break into the top 10 in recent months and an irrepressible attitude suggest he'll relish taking centre stage at Pilexpo.
I would like to win because everybody wants to win, so I would like to be ready to fight.
This is the first time Fabio Fognini has ever played in this environment, a rookie at the Laver Cup. About that.
I want you no more negative. Okay, I want you to be only positive. If you go back to return, you do it because you have the good intention. Make him hit a great shot and you're like, we accept it, and we keep going. We keep working. Okay? Come on now.
He's got 3 match points. He only needs the one. We're level.
Chopper played great, had a great comeback there, and I think it had been pretty easy to get down. To come back from that kind of loss with a win definitely lifted the spirits, immediately in the locker room, and I think the guys are now even more stoked to get back out there and keep going.
A first meeting between 2 of the new young stars of tennis, both making their first Laver Cup appearances and both sure to light up the Pilexpo arena.
It's time to shine. It's time to step it up. Let's go.
Oh, this is really good.
There he is attacking that forehand again, moving through the shot. Timing has got to be so good.
Oh, a special. Team Europe starting to feel very, very good in this night session as Stefanos Tsitsipas takes the opening set. That's why he's got a great game. Magnificent. And there's the double break. He has bullied his way back into this contest.
I don't think it's a bad play. Be confident.
Let's see how interesting. Federer and Nadal in tennis, they come in a pair.
Come on.
very happy that I got away with a win. It was a very tough match to deal with. I couldn't handle the nerves. Got a few important advices and notices from Rafa and Roger, which actually opened my mind a little bit, saw things with a different perspective, and came in a super tiebreak strong and fiery to prevail.
Doubles is where Team World have flourished at the Laver Cup, in large part due to the skills of Som, and the red team will be counting on extending their domination. Considered the underdogs for this match, Federer and Zverev will certainly want revenge after losing in a close 3-set battle in 2018.
Having legends around you and kind of being on the same team, that's not something that we're used to. We're usually opponents, and there we're kind of together and trying to do the best we can for each other.
It's going to be Roger and it's going to be Jack Sock. Those two are going to be the ones that dictate the terms in this match. Well, they got away with that.
That works. First set goes to Sasha Zverev and Roger Federer, Team Europe.
Yes, Federer instinctively knew he had to go forward. Switzerland can breathe again.
They got out of it. 5-all. There it is.
I had two great coaches, one on the court and one on the sideline, who were telling me to do. They're the two greatest of all time, and I'm going to listen to them.
You can imagine all of us tennis players, we travel around the world. There's no place like playing at home, so this is a very special night for me. Thanks for making it so nice. It's great fun.
Team Europe ending day one with a 3-1 lead for the third year running.
All right, Rafa, I'm here to interview you, ask you a few questions, and then you can ask me back. So I start. Were you nervous playing me for the very first time in Miami or not?
I was more excited than nervous. Actually, I am more nervous later on the years now. Well, maybe more nervous now than when I was, 17 at that moment. No, I was nothing to lose, just everything to win. So I think it was a little bit sick at that moment, just before the tournament to start. But I played great. So it was an amazing experience for me. It was just the passion and motivation, though, different than later that we know each other unbelievable well. So it's, I think, different story.
Yeah. You have a question or?
No, I don't know. I go. What's the feeling for you to play by teams or by just?
It's different. Yeah, teams always very special. Being able to go high five, jump into somebody's arms after winning is definitely very special. Whereas, as you know, when you win alone, it's like you're alone and you wish there was, like in team sports, a lot of guys around. So I think this is why the Laver Cup week is very special for us both and the whole team, that we know we have somebody we can run to. Exactly. If we play a good point, that we win the whole thing.
We are not losing just ourselves. If we're winning.
It's their mistake, exactly. Not yours.
Well, I think it's always the same in teams. No, when you lose, you share the lose, so it's a little bit better accepting.
It doesn't hurt maybe as much.
And when you win, it's better because you celebrate together.
100%.
Very special.
Yeah. So that's it, and I think we will do a follow-up maybe of these questions another time.
Yeah, hopefully so.
Yeah. We have many more things to talk about. I'll see you soon. Ciao.
The two men with the most Grand Slam titles in tennis history, Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal, spearhead the Day 2 action at the Laver Cup. First up, a repeat of last year's gripping contest between Alexander Zverev and John Isner. It's the first Laver Cup rematch of 2019, and a win Team World will surely be looking to claim.
I call it moving day. This is the day when a lot can happen. and you can set yourself up very nicely for the final Sunday.
This could easily be 3-1, but the bottom line is we got to step up now.
Team World won the toss and chose to serve. Game, Team World.
That's pretty nice. Zverev with the hold, 2-all.
It's well done by Isner. It's just raw power. Both those guys know a thing or two about that.
Team Europe grabs the opening set. Impressive stuff from Sasha Zverev.
Oh, stop it!
There's a break.
Game, Team World.
The first one for Team World.
Oh, he has vaporized that forehand. He took the bull by the horns, and you can see how much it means.
After this match, they're even at 3. How about that?
I mean, I was in sort of this situation last year against the same opponent on Saturday, only to lose to him in a match tiebreaker. So for me, I guess personally, to exact a little bit of revenge feels good, but of course, more importantly, our team is tied, and we're all very happy about that.
Perhaps the greatest rivalry Laver Cup has produced so far is that of Roger Federer and Nick Kyrgios. The pair meeting for the 3rd year running. A hometown advantage and 2-0 up in the head-to-head, it's Federer's match to lose. There's no doubt the Australian will relish the challenge.
Third time these two have squared off at the Laver Cup, and they have had some epic matches elsewhere as well. Some fantastic exchanges early on here. Well, there'll be no neutrality here in Switzerland today at all from the crowd's point of view. Gorgeous.
Oh, he's got it. What a point from Nick Kyrgios.
Right, man. Oh, God damn it.
Pulsating match between these two as ever. The crowd put Kyrgios off or not, but they thought Federer's forehand was going wide. It dropped in, and he's back in it, 6-5. And what a turnaround this has proven to be on day 2 of the Laver Cup. Can you believe it? A man that we think we've seen it all before, and yet he somehow produces something otherworldly. Federer wins one of the most extraordinary contests we've had in the Laver Cup.
I was hoping that it was going to be like this, and they didn't disappoint me. Merci Genève, thank you. It was amazing.
I mean, I had goosebumps during the game. I can't deny that. I'm not immune to it, so yeah, I'm just very happy that I get to feel this in my home country. Yeah, it's special.
Milos Raonic makes his Laver Cup debut. It's been 2 years since he and Rafa have played, when Nadal claimed a 7th victory over the Canadian.
I'm thinking we're going to see some serious firepower on display. Oh, that is sensational. More break points to come.
Got him.
That is some seriously good movement from the big fella.
And he gets it. First break.
But just, you know, you maybe spin, slice, you know, more like this. Yeah. Like in the old days.
Nadal breaks for the third time.
Team Europe.
Give him anything that's short and central. Boom! Thanks for coming.
Match points. Done.
Set a match, Team Europe.
So I'm very happy now. Very happy to help Team Europe to be, I think, 7-3 now. So it's great news for us, and I hope for you too, the crowd, that we are in Europe, so you support us that much. So many, many thanks.
So you guys are pretty good mates. Can you tell me about each other and what the other brings to Team World?
To be on a team, on a squad, you know, we both enjoy that a lot. Kind of brings out some of our best tennis.
It's showtime! Sock and Kyrgios lighting it up.
Obviously, our chemistry, I think, is the main thing that gets us over the line and has put us into that winning position 2 years in a row.
Team World are right back in it.
In a team environment, you know, it's not about yourself. It's about making everyone feel comfortable and getting the best out of each other. And I think that's what we do so well.
Hey, Roger, we're coming for you.
Why are you laughing for?
Yeah, why are you laughing?
Team World will expect to have the edge here, with Kyrgios and Sock a tried and tested partnership. Unbeaten in 2 Laver Cup outings and up against the scratch pairing of Tsitsipas and Nadal.
4 interesting characters on the court, you know, with Nick, Jack, Stefanos and Rafa. All very different in some ways, but yet similar, you know, a lot of charisma. And I think it's going to be very exciting. And I got a front row seat, so I'm very happy.
Oh, that's a brilliant start from Team World.
Great reactions from Kyrgios.
Oh, got him.
Oh, he's gone.
Rafa went looking for the centre just a tad early, and a great pickup from Kyrgios.
Just we need to be a little bit more clear with the finger.
Because they're watching.
I didn't understand where you go.
What was that? Just what is the signal?
I did like this. What, like this? No, let's say no. Let's go. Like this. You stay in the same place.
Yeah.
You know? You go to your place.
The normal side.
Any finger you cross.
Okay, that is an absolute comedy gem. Got it done. Played his part in that second set, unquestionably. Tsitsipas, Nadal, the team leader. Touch of genius. There it is. Team World closed the gap to just a couple of points.
Especially after my loss today against Roger, I wanted to come out there and, you know, get a win with Jack. We haven't lost in Laver Cup before, but we had to have good energy, and he's the best doubles player in the world. You know, he's on the net like a jellyfish, and it's crazy playing with him. He's my good mate. He's probably my best friend on tour. So to have him to play with him is good, and you know, I'm just glad we're going to ride this momentum into day 3.
The win brings Team World within 2 points of Europe going into Sunday's remaining matches, with 3 points on offer for every win and 13 required to take the trophy.
Jellyfish.
The morning of day 3 unfolded with Nadal's unfortunate withdrawal from the tournament.
In the morning, I wake up with that feeling, when something is inflamed on the hand. And immediately I text to Roger and to Thomas and Bjorn. We need to find a solution because I don't think I am the right one to play today. We have a great team, so I really believe that without being at my 100%, the other guys are unbelievable.
Team Europe captain Bjorn Borg substituting Stefanos Tsitsipas into the doubles with Roger Federer and Dominic Thiem to compete against Nick Kyrgios in the singles. It was a big task for the next-gen star Tsitsipas, called up to partner his hero.
It's day 3 of Laver Cup. Anything can happen.
Oh, such a weapon and such a difficult shot early in the match. Low ball, great racket head speed. He doesn't miss many, but that wasn't a good one to miss.
He's taking it well. Well.
That's the best one he's hit in 2 days.
He missed it! Oh, that's good stuff from Stefanos Tsitsipas. There it is. First set goes to Team Europe. Little adjustment from Tsitsipas.
Oh, what a way to find a forehand.
No doubt about that one.
This one here, look at that. That is remarkable.
And then the recovery. Start from Isner and Sark. And this final day suddenly become very interesting time.
Don't tell me doubles doesn't bring entertainment to the world of tennis. That was brilliant.
These two guys have stepped up big time, all 3 of them, and they got more points than anyone. So thank God Jack's on the team.
And Nick ready to go?
Unfortunately, Nick is not ready to go.
Oh, wow.
So we are not going to be, we're going to be going in and conferencing, but we're going to have to stay tuned.
Nick has had a little bit of a shoulder issue coming in. Obviously, he was able to play quite well yesterday, but I think tried to warm up twice, 2 different times, and it was pretty obvious that he wasn't going to be able to go full out. So that's when we knew we had to make a change. Unfortunately, the rules that are in place did not allow us to make the sort of changes that we would have preferred to make once the schedule was put out. So once Nadal just pulled out, our options were limited. So we would have liked to be able to change who was playing whom today. That was the reason for our protest, that we decided to wait a little bit before we left the locker room, because we don't think that's fair.
As soon as we knew that Rafa could not play, Bjorn actually made a phone call to John, and the whole competition is played honoring the game. So I cannot see anybody, trying to play each other in this way.
Eventually, it was Taylor Fritz stepping off the bench as Kyrgios' replacement. And 2 players who'd not expected to be involved on day 3 were thrust into the singles spotlight.
We're going to need a couple people that can pull some upsets, and I think with my game, if I'm having a good day, I'm able to beat a lot of very good players.
That's a terrific hooked forehand with pace.
Oh, that's Thiem at his best. Beautifully done. momentum now with Team World as Fritz takes the opening set by 7 games to 5. So well played.
His slider is much lower than Tsitsipas's, so I have to kind of get used to chipping.
Bro, you just returned a joke. You barely missed a return.
Yeah,
if you return, you don't have to return much better than that, bro. Keep asking the question.
Order restored for the Austrian. Team are back in business. The Austrian taking the second set in style. Brilliant, brilliant. And Fritz puts Team World on the brink of victory. They are 1 win away.
I just went out there and I felt good against Dominic. We've played twice before and it's been close both times, so I felt comfortable. I knew if I played well and served well, I could win. And I just really rose to the occasion, and I got really fired up with my team. They helped me through it.
The young American giving Team World its biggest lead in Laver Cup history.
Everyone is starting to realize that it's not a show. We're playing for a lot. We're playing for, our sides. Of course, a lot of pride.
John Isner now with a chance to secure the trophy for Team World. Standing in his way, 20-time Grand Slam champion and local hero, Roger Federer. The Laver Cup on the line as they stepped out in front of the packed stadium.
Roger Federer! John Isner.
Balletic as ever. That's not going to cut it.
Game for set. Team Europe.
With Fed's
He's feeling more pressure now.
Yeah, for sure.
Second, third ball.
But with him,
have that.
Yeah, but the other thing is with him, the scoreboard pressure's big. Like when he's in front, he's a joke.
Yes. Got that one right on the screws. Wow. Second serve ace. Right in the corner pocket. I mean, are you kidding me? That's unplayable. I realized after the shot there was so much room there. It didn't have to be so tight to the line. And the disappointment sinks in. Oh, come on. That was 99% out. Which, of course, is 100% in. There's a ticket to the party.
Team Europe. 6-4, 7-6.
The Swiss star cutting the deficit to just 1 point and forcing a Laver Cup decider. After 3 days of thrilling competition, the Laver Cup coming down to the final match.
I think he's got a little more overall game right now. I think he can, move forward a little bit better than Sasha at the moment. But, this is a big match for Sasha, too. He's been struggling a bit. Milos has been out for a while. So this is what it's all about in sports, and this is going to be incredible.
And for a third time, penned and produced by some incredible tennis players. Two great teams who are chasing one trophy and the same dream. And it comes down to one match. wonder how many types of rallies we're going to have of that length, but it's Raonic who finds a gorgeous pass.
Yeah, he is just like a gazelle tracking this one down. He's so good out of the corners and gets there with time to spare.
Can't play a better break point than that. Team Europe, strike first. Let's go, he says indeed, and he should roar. Well, the lights were briefly off before this got underway, but the lights very much on inside Sasha Zverev's mind right now. He has taken the opening set. Team Europe are a set away from the Laver Cup once again. Again, clinical serving. Zverev can't believe it. Raonic is back in this as our team world.
Federer can't even watch. Brave tennis.
The Laver Cup is the gift that keeps on giving. And in the peace capital, it is anything but peaceful. Set a piece. That is absolutely breathtaking. Amazing scenes.
First, I want to congratulate Team Europe. It was awesome. You found a way to get it done. I'm getting very sick and tired of you, I've got to say. And finally, I just want to say I'm so proud to be a captain of this team. I'm so proud of these guys. They fought their heart out. World, you guys are awesome. Thank you for letting me be part of it. Thank you very much.
This concludes a dream weekend for me to be playing in Switzerland. So I can just tell you, thank you for all the noise you've made. I've loved every moment. Thank you.
The Laver Cup 2019 in Geneva is in the history books. Bjorn Borg and John McEnroe return as captains in 2020 when we head to Boston for the 4th edition of Tennis Unrivaled.
Welcome to Geneva! Is it you? Oh my God! Way! Come on!
Our goal is to try to defend our title. We're happy with our picks. They are ready to play.
We've been worthy losers the first couple of years. We're a little tired of that one, so we're going to go out and guns blazing. It's a tall task, but we're up for it.
Well, day one of the Laver Cup 2019, and the Palexpo Centre here in Geneva, Switzerland, is a 17,000-seat sellout.
Welcome for 3 days of action-packed tennis. Oh, that's an absolute gem.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, staggeringly good. Incredible scenes. Astonishing. The Austrian wins.
Believe in the good thing. Yeah. Believe in the good thing. Make him hit a great shot and be like, we accept it. And we keep going. We keep working. Okay?
What's that for a change? Two of the greatest players of all time. Trying to tell you to stay positive.
He only needs the one. We're level.
How good is this tennis? The Laver Cup comes alive.
And Team Europe wins the Battle of the Rookies. It was a barnstormer. The great Rod Laver joining in on the new wave. He's part of the old wave, of course. There it is.
There's no place like playing at home, so this is a very special night for me. Thank you very much all for coming out, for making it a great, great atmosphere.
I call it moving day. This is the day when a lot can happen. And you can set yourself up very nicely for the final Sunday.
Team World won the toss and chose to serve. Game, Team World.
That's pretty nice. Zverev with the hold. Team Europe grabs the opening set.
Game and second set.
Second set goes to Team World.
Game, set, match, Team World.
Oh, he's got it.
Incredible set of tennis that the Australian takes, 7-6. Federer wins one of the most extraordinary contests we've had.
This last 10 minutes from Rafa Nadal have been something to see.
Every time we see him play, he empties his tank. Every time.
Is Rafa really going to come out in a short while and play doubles?
Representing Team Europe, please welcome Stefanos Tsitsipas and Rafael Nadal.
There it is. Team World closing out to just a couple of points. A terrific doubles by both sides, but ultimately Team World too strong.
It's the deciding day of Laver Cup 2019 here in Geneva, Switzerland.
How about Stefanos Tsitsipas getting to play with Rafa Nadal last night and Roger Federer today? He's having quite a week. There it is. First set goes to Team Europe.
Oh, man! What defense from Tsitsipas! Opportunity gone begging.
Clutch stop from Isner and Sock. And he's made it. All momentum now with Team World as Fritz takes the opening set by 7 games to 5.
His slider is much lower than Tsitsipas's, so I have to kind of get used to chipping.
Bro, you just returned the joke. You barely missed a return.
Yeah,
if you return, you don't have to return much better than that, bro. Keep asking the question.
Full match points now for the American. And Fritz puts Team World on the brink of victory now, 1 win away. I think this is a perfect matchup for Isner. Federer.
He hasn't got any
Room for error out here today.
I really wonder how Roger Federer is going to handle this pressure.
That's not going to cut it. So often when the chips are down, he produces.
It's been an absolute blockbuster of a day, not one scripted in Hollywood, but conceived by many.
and for a third time penned and produced two great teams who are chasing one trophy and the same dream, and it comes down to one match.